Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Heroes of Might and Magic 3. We last left off Frederick here defeated 2 of the 3 enemy stronghold towns with a view to get some garments that those barbarians are holding. We're doing well in that regard. We just need one more to go. This one has the Recanter's Cloak, which prevents high-level spellcasting. Somewhat tricksy, but we'll see what we can do. The first thing is going to be getting some additional troops to act as meat shields. We do have a number of troops in here, of course. Are these going to be suitable? These Wolf Raiders could be quite suitable. There's a little bit of a morale issue, which was being a problem. We could just leave the genies behind, and then we've got adequate morale. That could be fine. Just to hope that these raiders last long enough, and they're notoriously quite squishy, but they should be okay. Let's see what we can do. Here we go. So, let's be ready. We shall save over our barbarian save, yes. And attack the enemy. It doesn't go well according to auto combat. Can we do better? First problem is of course these orc chieftains here, which will not be able to be prevented from attacking using forgetfulness. We're going to need to use a different spell like Curse to lower the damage to an acceptable level. This is a good start. The question is, are any of these okay? The Wolf Raiders are ridiculous, that's the problem here. We can slow them, but we do need to keep them inside. That's going to have to be key, because these Wolf Raiders are ridiculous. Like, 419 attack skill, that's a lot of damage. It's going to take a lot of arrow fire to kill them. Okay, we can just kill the Orc Chieftains. That's excellent. Okay. That gets us a lot of the way there. If we can keep our dragon alive, possibly cast Stone Skin, we should be okay. Of course, until the walls fall. So we'll cast Stone Skin. Because of course we can't cast Air Shield because it's too high a level, but Stone Skin will work. Oh, of course it's immune to spells that are lower level. Never mind. I just keep killing wolves, I guess. We're going to slowly lose the dragon at this rate. Precision perhaps? Bless? Bless is probably a good idea. We'll get down here just so we're ready. Haste on these. Yeah, okay, they're starting to emerge. Attacking these guys is not acceptable. Let's see how the combat plays out for a little bit longer. I don't like that these guys are being targeted. Not much I can really do about it though, is there? And I guess what I can do... Let's rearrange our army composition very slightly and create some 1-stacks of these Wolf Raiders. Give that a go. These may create more tantalizing targets for the enemy. So we're going to just start by buffing ourselves as opposed to the enemy. We do a precision. Let's start with precision. Okay, so the orcs are just dealt with immediately. Not a problem. I was worried about the orcs. I shouldn't have been worried about the orcs. So the problem is when the arrow towers decide that this is no longer relevant. That's when things get dicey. We can bless for now. And then just start killing these Wolf Raiders. What else can we do? Bloodlust, that's for hand-to-hand units. We could cast Fortune, Lightning Bolts, disrupting rays. Lightning bolts kill 128. That's actually fairly decent. Yeah, strike them with lightning. By all means. That's way better than shooting them. What was I worried about? Alright, new plan. See, these are so sturdy that I'm like, oh, there's no way to kill them. It's like, no, just shoot them with lightning bolts. Like, that's the answer. Like, probably one thing with fire shield on it would actually kill a lot of them too. So what we should be doing is just staying here, holding here, and then we use our bounty hunters to shoot the orcs. The ogres. The ogres. And we just lightning bolt everything else to death. That's the key. Meanwhile, the dragon's just sitting there blocking the entrance, doing a great job, while we're just killing everything with lightning bolts. That's the answer. Just magic arrow. And there we go, a flawless victory. Samatrus is defeated. And we have the Recanter's Cloak. And another pointless stronghold. It's yet another slough. There's lots of sloughs in this game. Okay, let's carry on. That is a good win. We'll return to our traditional Lake of Happiness in order to retrieve some additional army. We didn't even have to lose the Wolf Riders, which is excellent. We'll take our genies back. That seems good for now. Where did I leave my airship? I think it's in here, isn't it? Yeah. I do want the airship back. It's going to be a little bit annoying otherwise. Is there a way I can get here? I can use the orange two-way. Okay. Orange two-way it is. Is that going to work? Actually, no, I need my airship to get back to the armadillos. Yeah, there's no alternative. Very well. Let us go retrieve the airship. And sail. Is it sail, fly? Set a course nonetheless for this location. It's Wake of the Rat. Gonna cover some more terrain. I was mildly curious if there was anything there. Looks like the answer is nay. Let us proceed in this direction. We could disembark and grab some additional resources. Let's do that while we're here. Some crystal. And some mercury, very handy. To be honest, we might as well just wait a day and get another load each. A little bit disappointing to be one step short, but nonetheless. Onward with the airship. It was a very long detour. Took like 2 weeks, but here we are. We have the armadillos back. It's Week of the Tortoise. We might as well head back to the Trading Guild. The Merchant Guild of Avlar. That's probably a shorter position. Excellent. More mercury, lots of mercury this way. Now we can head back into our infinite movement glitch portal. Let's go! Over we go. Of course, pick up some more movement points along the way. We can do better in this destination. I will concede to a bit of editing in this episode, because In the original recording, I then spent the next 20 minutes looking for where we're supposed to go. Scouring the map, like, just these, like, minutely trying to scan every single possible area, and to no avail, of course. And then, like, trying to do very peculiar flight patterns over the shroud here to uncover anything else that might be in these little pockets of darkness. And the answer, of course, is there's absolutely nothing there. Like, we don't need to worry. So, we all still hand this in, however, because, we went toward this effort. Yes, this is the exit we want. Thank you. Let's head over to the seer.
This cloak and cape are exactly what I needed. I do not have gold to pay you, but I can give you an enchanted ring that suppresses any resurrection magic. Who knows, it can even come in handy someday.
The Ring of Oblivion. Oblivion's an interesting thing, because it does mean, like, we can't use resurrection or repair from our engineers, but we can prevent undead enemies from resurrecting themselves. It's always an artifact that's curious to put on, because it does make any losses final, but it can be useful from time to time. Nonetheless, though, I have worked out where we do need to go, and it honestly took a lot of looking. I was like, half an hour of just, where do I go? But the answer is actually here. This red border guard is the one thing that we can actually do, and there's this Chartreuse two-way portal. That's where we need to go. And now I need to remember where I left my airship in this particular continuity. Where is it? That could be half an hour by itself. We'll sit in... here it is, the Avlar Merchant Guild. Let's go pick that up, shall we? Shouldn't be a problem. We will need the airship after all. Excellent. Let's head out to the southwest. Well, particularly we want to go here, and you can amuse yourself as to how you get there. And I'm fairly certain that the airship can land on water, can't it? Yes, it can. It is a boat, after all. It's Week of the Eagle! And eagle means progress! Let us land! And then we shall see about this Chartreuse two-way portal. Oh, it's under the sea. Well, I mean, yes. But it is a sea under the sea, and there's a boat. Let us enter the boat. What do we have here? We've got a brown border guard. We can examine that. A corpse, another amulet of the Undertaker. That's more stats. And a throng of stormbirds. This will be easily dealt with. Of course, that fancy new, well, it's newish now at this point, but I do still like this terrain they made in the background here. We can easily just scorch these of our units, let's be honest. It's not a problem. There we go. We'll grab the crystal. Excellent. What else do we have here? We've got this green area, which I don't think we can do anything with. Up here we've got a quest guard. A powerful wizard owns this tower. He refuses to let you pass unless you bring him the Ring of Oblivion. Well, there we go. Let us exchange and gain access to this hut of the Magi. A dwelling in the far corner of the cave looked abandoned at first glance, but you soon realized it was not. Once inside, you found yourself surrounded by bookshelves and potion vials. The alchemist, clearly the place's owner, was leaning over a crystal ball, looking at something.
Finally, he said. I've been watching you for some time, and I knew you would come. You're looking for Agar's lab, aren't you? I know where it is, and I know the man well. As for the lab, it used to be relatively easy to get to, but it all changed when you started experimenting with those worms. Now many of the roads have been destroyed by landslides, and this place can only be reached by the air. Please take a look at this. The alchemist points to his crystal ball. I have something to show you.
We went to a rickety hut and talked to the magician who lives there. He tells you of places near and far which may aid you in your journeys. Oh, look. Vision! Look, there's that Keymaster's tent we need so badly. Useful. I wonder if this means we can actually fly there in one trip now. Like from here to here, because we've got a place we can actually go. There's also this terrain here. Wasn't there some terrain we could land somewhere in here? Possibly. But that may actually mean that we can do a trip from here to here, for example, and get access to this area. That would be significant and meaningful. We could also potentially do this now. But that opens up a lot for us, that right there. It was clearly where we were meant to go. Let's proceed past this and then kill more of these acids. Excellent. We could roll. Yeah, let's roll. Let's do it. Torch and fire away. There we go. Not a problem. Month of the Grasshopper. More crystals in this cave. It is truly a crystal cavern. There's also another one of those little gem ponds. We can gain access to that as well. Another easy fight. Just a simple slow and all the problems are solved. Even the armadillos being useful. There we go. Gems aplenty. Not that resources are really a problem anymore, let's be honest. At the bottom here we can see there's a number of resources. Largely by dint of wandering around aimlessly for some time. Yes, we can get this garrison no problem, but getting past the Keymaster might be a bit more of a problem. But at least the purple Keymaster's tent is significant. If we could get rid of this guy here. The Abcalbicus or something like that. Let's try again. Ascalibus. There we are. He looks threatening. He has many spell points. Does he have like Horn of the Abyss or something stupid? And I should have been not handing away my my Ring of Oblivion so quickly. Anti-magic. He doesn't have Horn of the Abyss, but he does have a lot of acids. This didn't go well. Might be time to load the game. Maybe. Yes, you can see there's a bunch of wandering around that we didn't need to do in the end. That being the case, how are we going to do this battle? I could just feed him a ton of elementals, I guess. The problem is he's just going to be so nimble, and the anti-magic, of course, is a problem. Mass haste, if he's going to do anti-magic, we're just going to zoom past all that. Get in his face. Fire at will. Get out of the way. Insta-gift. Can we just do the clone shenanigans, for example? Might need to be a bit closer for that. And we can do it. Oh, that was the real things. That's not the idea. Let's try that again. Yeah, we'll need to be very careful of the placement of the engineers, that's for sure. We can still do a slow the first turn, though. Will help us get into a good position. Let's pounce. So if they're there, and I'm here, that's fine. I think I might place myself here for safety. Oh, you just go for him anyway. Nope, we just... Well, defend, retreat. Yes, try again. Thank you. Mass haste. What do I even cast on them? Protection from air. I guess it depends on if he's going to be casting elementals or something like that, I guess. So. If I now start cloning. That just murders all of those. Bit of a problem. Yeah. Try again. Maybe if we swap the position of these two units, that'll be a bit more reasonable. Start with a mass haste. That just lets us get these over there, which is reasonable. But this at least is a good start. Technically, nothing can currently reach it. I suppose I could just burn them. Run! Run and repair! Maybe you can chew on some war machines for a while. Will they be distracted by a clone, I wonder? Probably not. No, because they'll just attack the real thing. Actually, no, they were distracted by the mechanical creatures instead. I mean, that's convenient. I'm going to keep you there for now. Because I want to clone you. So you can resurrect those mechanical monstrosities again. That was painful. I'd rather not lose so many. So the mass haste, good start. Good start. I think charging in here with these, also a good start. Shooting away. Positioning our units in such a way where they can't be hit on the first turn, also good. I think that all makes sense. What if we then summon some fire elementals instead? They may instead drag the enemy's iron. Well, at the very least, it does promote the retaliation, right? So that's something. Of course, this thing can basically go anywhere at the moment. Straight for the engineers again. It's like, why? My poor engineers. How fast are you? 12. Could I always keep ahead of you with dragons, I wonder? I've got an idea. Let's try an alternative strategy. It's a bold plan. It involves using our powerful dragon to win the fight. And summoning a ton of elementals. Well, that might be a bit of a problem if they can literally never get a hit off. Yes, that's gonna not work. Never mind. Never mind, eh? back to here. We do need to kill this man, like it's going to be needed, so now is the time. What can we do to defeat this enemy? We could cast a spell. I think haste is so important, though. Let's revive. We'll clone now, and then we'll run the engineers back. Maybe that's the key, just to keep the enemy in one space. What's with all this protection from spells? Guy's not casting any spells. Let's go back to your position of, well, here, I guess. Revive again. Excellent. So now what we cast is probably another clone, I suppose. Yeah, we kind of have to. No, what we do is we have to be very careful here. So we go attack here. Defend with you. We attack here with the engineers. Then we clone them. We defend. We step off to repair. We then attack with them. And then we go. These guys, we either need to get a kill now, or we do that again, basically. We could try for the kill. Mind you, they're going to get a hit off first. So I think we pull back for now. Wait. Why did you decide the such armadillo's time to die? Fine. I think we almost got it though. So we start off with the haste. Let's just not put the armadillos in a silly position, shall we? Like if the armadillos are going to be safe there, we'll leave them there. Well, first off, let's get the mechanical creatures in play. Go automatons. Fire again. So you can position yourself here, and the armadillos here. That keeps them nice and out of the way. There we go. That makes sense. Counter-strike on the bounty hunters. Long may it never be relevant. So. We wait, we shoot, we repair. Then we clone. You'll repair again. Oh, the luckiest gunslingers. So we pull back with the engineers. We defend on you. Okay, so now we attack the Haspids with the clone. We then need to defend, wait, shoot. The engineers will walk here. We then clone the engineers. That doesn't work. I almost had it. I was like, I thought I had it. Okay, let's do this. We're about to make tangible progress. Let's not screw it up now. Okay. Let's run in there with the engineers. While they're here, we're going to clone them. Okay, no. That doesn't work that time. Ugh. Maybe it's because I had summoned the clone. Yeah, that was the issue. It increased the value of killing the engineer stack, because then it could kill 2 stacks for the price of 1. So on and so forth. Haste! Protection from Earth. Strike! Shoot! Move! Move! Strike! Okay, buff again. Attack! Go and repair. Wait. Didn't work. AI manipulation, eh? It's long and storied history. So let's clone now. I suppose it's going to come forward this turn, that's the issue. We need to get in there. So we wait on you, shoot, go repair, and then we teleport her back. So wait. Just to come forward. This certainly wasn't how I was doing it before. Something's changed. Okay. I don't want to be making this an ultra long video just to kill one enemy. Kill 5. I think the difference is because I'm not sending the engineers forward. That's the issue. Okay. So, we still do the mass haste. We wait. Charge forward. Shoot. The engineers wait as opposed to charging forward. Wait as well. This turn, the best I can do for you is to position yourself here and you'll move next turn. This turn we go forward and repair. Okay. We wait. Now we clone. So wait, shoot. The engineers walk back to a safe position. The armadillos walk back to a safe position. These clones walk forward and repair. And then we attack. So the issues now are going to be how do I get another engineer clone out there, because it's not going to be easy. I could clone the automatons, which may yet prove useful. If we attack here... We don't want to use these units. We can attack here with these clones. Actually, yes, we want to attack with the clones. Because that will provoke the retaliations. Now we can get the armadillos in. And more importantly, the engineers. So now we can clone the engineers again. Wait, shoot. The engineers and the armadillos go back to a safe position. The engineer clones get killed. But now we're down to only 15 of these, which is a lot more manageable. So... Now, of course, the stack is still quite dangerous, so we can't, like, disrespect what it can do. But we should be able to let it just move towards us, and then next turn we just repair our stuff and then kill it. That, I think, is the plan. So, it moves forward. We move our clones of engineers forward. So, we're going to need to chuck out another haste this coming turn to let these move fast enough. Otherwise, we're going to have a problem here. As is, this is such a late thing in the turn order. This is 12, this is 10. We need to haste to get this in front. And then we hope for a low roll here, I guess. That's a good start. To repair. Boom! We got it! Good night! And behold our prize. The 20 gems. And the Keymaster's tent. And that will call it for this video. Thank you for watching. When we come back next time, more Heroes of Might and Magic 3.